again with some Derail Valley. I'm going to load back into my account and try to make some money. I'm going to hope that maybe maybe I can make my way around to finding an upgrade, a better locomotive. I don't know what I'm trying to say today. So, it looks like I am at the farm in A. And that means if I'm pointing to kind of the northeast here, then my station should be right over here. So let's have a look at jobs. Also, let's have a look at where we're at. Farm. We're going to need to get around. And we still have our absolutely entry-level car. So I'm just going to take things that are not too heavy. This is not too heavy. This, I'm going to say, too heavy. Don't want to deal with it. Not too heavy. Not too heavy. Too heavy. And not too heavy. So looking at these, we've got 4,000, 10,000, 3,000, 3,000, and 3,000. This 10,000 is just shunting from the machine factory in town to the farm. Looks like I'm going to have to go and pick something up and bring it here. That's quite an interesting... I'm kind of curious. Let's try this out. 136 tons shunting around and bringing stuff to the farm. Let's go. So I've got to couple some cars at the station. B2I. I think that's where I am. I think that's my... I think I need to get under here. This is me. Just double checking. We've got 8 trailers, 8 cars, and actually this is clearly my load, and it is me. So on one end, CFF 663. That's this end. On the other end, CFF 029. Got it. CFF 029. This is our car. Let's make sure that I'm this is my load, and I am pulling off the handbrake. Both ends. Make sure we're completely not handbraked, because I only ever handbrake at the ends. Never did uncouple here, so we're loaded up. Step 1 complete. Let's see what's step 2. I need to unload pretty much that entire load. Oh, I see. We're going and we're unloading at A3L. So I am at B2I. We want to get to A3L. So I'm just going to pull forward. I'm going to pull forward. I'm going to pull backward. I feel like that's a little bit easier. And since I am facing to the northeast, I know that if I pull backward here, B is, or what is it? A3L is just going to be to my right by 1 after I pull out a B. So let's go ahead and try that. Get in reverse, make sure my brakes are off, and back up a little bit here. No problems with the brake system. Meaning all my handbrakes are off everywhere. We're gonna unload these tractors here at the farm that I hauled over here last time. This must be the loading line right there, I'm guessing. For a sign. That is not the sign I'm looking for. There's B1. This has got to be A over here. Is that the sign I'm looking for? Probably. What's it gonna say? This is my A3L that I'm looking for right there. So let's get past this junction. Let's actually cut off my acceleration, start braking. There we go. Build up brake pressure, get myself forwarded up, and I believe that I will be heading into the correct station here. Into A3L. So that I can unload these guys and start splitting them up. And I'm just gonna load until my personage, my people, is standing in that area there, the loading seeming area, where the controls most likely are for unloading these cars. Unload some farm equipment at the farm. And this early Christmas morning, it's past midnight here in Florida where I live, so it is technically Christmas right now. So I'm just gonna stop the train right here and see if I can't find the loading controls. They've got to be around here somewhere. Maybe. You never know. Maybe they were way back here. So this is where the loading area starts. And if I kind of skim along the way, they could be on this side. There we go. Just past them. We're going to unload this stuff. We're going to unload this stuff. There you go. This machine loads, unloads tractors. You got it. Okay, we've unloaded tractors. And now I have to figure out what do we got here. So CFF029 is not this, or this is also not 075. So let's see how this is going to work. We've got 029 here, and there's 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't really much matter. What we know is that it's the back end of the train, and that's probably best because it's a little bit easier to drop off at B1S. For this, I'm going to go ahead and back out again. Don't see why not. Hey, don't accelerate while we're in. Oh, I have the brakes on. But let's back out of here. To B1S. Now, is this part of B1S? That's actually an important question. So let's stop. Let's stop and have a look at exactly what we're talking about here. If this is B1S, and it is, I don't want to move forward into here. I need to back these trains in so that I don't get stuck. And there's so much stuff already here. So I'm gonna have to pull forward, as a matter of fact. Glad I checked that. We're gonna have to do a little bit of bumping around. Shoving stuff out of the way. I'll make it work. One way or another, we'll get it going. Where does B1S really start? Hey there, I'm doing it. I'm doing some Christmas shunting. Early morning Christmas shunting. How are you doing? Also, how should I pronounce that name? Are you Mr. 10? Mr. Low? I don't know how this goes. Mr. L. All right. Do you participate in any holiday stuff? I'm kind of, spending Christmas by myself, so it's just late at night I'm awake and I'm ready to drive the train around a little bit. B1S we're looking for here. B1S. Feel like I just messed myself up. I certainly did. B1S. Oh, I see. Shift work. What kind of work do you do, if you don't mind me asking? Really? That's amazing. So it must be pretty cringe to watch me haphazardly try to drive these trains around. The only thing I know about driving trains comes from poorly playing computer games. Look at that, I just fell between my cars. That's the first time I've ever learned definitively whether or not you can get run over in this game. Maybe I should just try it out and see what happens. I feel like I'd just get pushed along. Okay, this is working properly. I'm gonna have to take this pretty darn slow because it's way out there and I'm not gonna use the F2 trick. This game in VR at a friend's place and I nearly fell on my face while I wanted to look over the... Yeah, I was really excited to do VR with Derail Valley, and I know that it supports it and seems to have pretty decent support for it. I didn't fall on my face, but it took... This game takes a little bit more space than I was expecting, and you know, I didn't crash the train, but I did crash my face into a few walls trying to manipulate the train controls. And I decided that while it's cool in concept, maybe if I set up a little more space in the future, it'll be a better idea, but for now, I'm just going to stick to playing it on the PC. Yeah, this game, I feel would be really fun in VR. It was not easy to learn how to manipulate the ordered books and the manifests and stuff coming out of having played solely on PC. Ba-boom! We got connection. I'm really proud to have a real life train driver watching my stream, I have to say. I'm gonna connect these cars up and just connect all the way as far down as I need to get stuff onto the track without having it flow out of control. I don't know if that's the right procedure, but it's the way I'm going to do it. Push all this stuff out of the way. Punched my buddy's closet a few times, but it feels so second nature for me because I have by now a few years experience IRL and it just feels so natural. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I feel like I don't have a lot of experience with other train simulators. I have played some of the older stuff by Dovetail, not extensively. But I have to say that this is by far, you know, VR or not, it's the most immersive feeling train sim that I've ever experienced. And it just feels smoother and like I enjoy playing this one a lot. So all of these are oriented this way. Oh, that's mine. These are all of mine. Oh, no, it's not. So now I'm going to have to figure out, oh boy. Oh, I never actually put a brake on mine. But which one of these? Yeah, so that's a question. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check every single brake line. Well, let me see. We know that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right here. This should be the last one that was mine. And just double check. Now this one right here. You? There we go. That should probably solve that issue. Also, before I go in there, I have to go to CF029 or CF075, 875, which is right here. This guy needs to get... Starts raining, your wheels start slipping, and you start to curse the weather gods. Yeah, I just try really hard not to... you know, I take very few risks, I guess would be one way to put it. You know, I don't do anything that would even mildly be outside of what the train can do. I say that. It's my intention. I never try to push my limits or my skill at all. I just do what I feel like is going to be well within the capabilities of what I've got set up. Did I do this correctly? I did. No brakes on. All I gotta do is get these guys going. Back here. I need 3 kept on my train. I will double check this before I disconnect. That seems good to me. So, $461. Okay, here's 875. And this is not 145. Good. This is going to be part of the next one, 462. So right here, I'm going to put on this, put on this handbrake. Disconnect these cars. And that's what I'm going to leave on the track. I'm going to have a look real quick. This needs to go to B3S, so I'm pulling forward for this. Got my lights going. B3S is right there. So that's going to have to push a little bit too. Okay. This goes this way, this goes this way. And I have not got this on switch. B3S. No, I'm not very brave when it comes to driving these trains. That's a really good point. I suppose if I had to be safe all day, every day, and I had access to doing something really similar without the real life consequences, I would probably do the exact same thing. And that makes a lot of sense. For me, this is as close to driving a train as I'm ever gonna get. And I'm afraid. I'm afraid of looking like more of an idiot than I already do. Or just having to, you know, reload live. Happens a lot, though. Alright, let's see how bad this one's gonna be. How much do I have to lock up here? Okay. Good stuff. Probably should go the other way, right? Doesn't much matter. Let's see what I got. This one's off. Connected. Checking all these connections out. Looks like it might connect all the way back. If that's the case, wow, I'm just gonna, you know, have to squeeze these things on here because that's not a lot of room they left me. I'm gonna end up blocking the line. But then again, how much did I already push these back just trying to get set up here? I mean, it's just barely enough space, right? Let's see if I've got the brake pipe set up. Everything's looking all right. We're gonna take it nice and slow backing up here. Maybe not that slow. I want to get... Haha. That's a good point. Well, I mean, I really appreciate the encouragement, and I mean that, because this type of thing is fun for me. It's also a little bit stressful, but in a good way. But I feel like, with any luck, that should be it for this. Let me see what else is in this order. I didn't even check. That's it. Just go and turn this in. So the station should be right here. I did it. All right, 16,000 for my time bonus and everything. And that brings me up to 121k. Not bad at all. Now, I'm looking at these orders available. There is more stuff here. Nothing is looking great, and I might take a rest on the bed or the couch in here if they've got one. This is not where I want to take a rest. Is that even an option here? Well, right now, I have got myself a train length 1, logistical haul, concurrent orders 1, shunting, and, you know, your normal train driver, DE2, and freight haul. And this is a relatively new career. I had one prior career before this that I was working on, but my issue right here is that there's just nothing great out of here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these logistical hauls. I don't want to, you know, pick up a better license just yet because I want to get the DH4, but there's just not one available right around here. I mean, I guess I could warp out of here, but I would hate to do that and get to a place where there's not a train I want to use. I suppose I could. But no, I'm going to take the locomotive I've got, and I'm going to haul it to another place. I think I'm going to do one of these. Machine factory in town or the steel mill. Out of those two, I'm at the farm. The steel mill's right up the way. Yeah, I was wondering which was the one that had the nice storage yard with all the different trains on it. Is that the one? I think what I'll do is I'll take this trip to the steel mill since it's right here and it's 5,000 and it's just empty cars. And then from there I might fast travel my way over to the goods factory. Because that'll get me just a little closer to it anyway and save me money. And plus I'll be making money on the way out. But if goods factory is where all the magic happens, then I'm all about it. That sounds good to me. But let's make a quick $5,000 here anyway. Oh, they're going to make me pay off my fees anyway? Oh, this is a train length too. Well, I don't want to get turned around. Alright, in that case, let's just do it. And how do I do this? Goods factory. We're going to try... Oh, you know what? First things first. Save. Make a save. And let's get up to the goods factory. This could be... I guess we're going to find out, right? So here... Okay. So let's see. Goods factory. We want to go this way. I am looking for... I'm at the shop and we're looking for the... There's no turntable here. So where exactly would I find a new train? Let's see. Got any advice on where to look for a locomotive here? Maybe SP? Just down in the S's in general? This is like the back end of B. $5P and $4P. P. Okay, so we want to be... Now you'll have to forgive me and my poor sense of navigational skills. Okay, there's the shop. So... I think... Is this the actual shop? That's the shop. What is this? Okay, let's see what these take me down to. These are... This is 1L and 2S. I could just get a little bit of light behind me. Okay, so I'm here. I basically just need to go to the southwest from here, right? So, kind of generally this way. Because you can use the loop. That makes sense. That makes sense. So here I am. I believe that this is... I don't know. Now I'm looking at D. Okay, no, I sort of went the right way. Just need to go a little bit further out. Which way to go? I'm still learning these stations. So this is me heading out to the west. Yes. So this is me heading out to the southwest. Then I just need to turn around and look to my right. Generally speaking. Right? No. That is not how this works. I'm at D. So I need to come up here and look to my left. Let me through. Left behind the shed. Like over here. I'll find it. I hope. Yeah, so what is this I'm looking at now? Now I'm at 3. I'm at the S's again. 2S, 3S. Not sure exactly where the shed is. Okay, what is this spot here now? This is 3S. The passenger part, follow the tracks while keeping left. Well, if this is 3S, I should just be able to basically go straight through here, right? Gotta say, this place is a little confusing for me. Okay. This is the part where you get all turned around. If I come through this way, and I skip past this, stick to the left, I end up at D. So, if I back up, and I head to the right, either that or it's just these right here. 5I... So 4P is what we're looking for, right? No, this is still D. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we do have at least some locomotives here. I'm not going to be able to pick up DH4 if these are my only two options, but at least I've got a train to work with. And where is this considered right here that I'm at? This is, let me get my light out. It's really not that great. Okay, well, I did make it here. That's nice. Let me see. This should be either 4P or 5P or both that I'm looking at here. I'm going to pull this out of here. Let's get everything turned on. And pull myself out. Want to get a train running so that I can kind of hear it happening. Get some lights on. It's usually how I navigate and try to find my, somebody got wipers on. Okay. Here we go. We're pulling into something. Pulling around. Figure out where I am. Get these wipers off. So this is the part that pulls around to the side from P. That's fine, because now I know basically where I am. I can actually pull this all the way through till I'm near the shop, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I believe that's what I'm doing right now. Should be pulling through C towards B, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I don't know. These things are somewhat useful, especially if I'm relatively familiar with the station, but the fact that there are more diagrams than actual maps makes it a little bit confusing for me. But here I am pulling into something. I am at... currently... I'm at B. And I'm gonna park up at B here. In the loading lane at B. I should be right next to... I'm kind of reversed around. Or am I? B pulls out of here. Okay. But what I need to find now is the station, which I believe is on the other side of these trains. Right? Yeah. Good. Good stuff. And from here, we're going to find some work. We're going to find some work. And I'm just going to take stuff that doesn't look too heavy for my single train. Everything here looks pretty much acceptable as far as weight goes. This one's a little risky, but this is not bad. I don't know if I want to do another shunting run right here. Another shunting job. 9,000 for more shunting. I'd like to do a haul. Let me take this 8,000 haul. 290. Think I can pull 290 with this thing? Or is that too much? Long 2, only 5,000. I don't have long 2. Unload and store a train with steel bent plates. Okay. Keep the momentum. Let's try it. All right. I have got to pick up at D30. So first thing I'm going to do is get into B. And I'm going to have to... I guess I'm facing the way I want to, because I'm going to back into D. So I'm going to back through C and into D. And here's my train. Am I facing the way I want to? Well, here's one way to find out. Southwest is the wrong way. And I'm basically facing southwest. But actually, southwest is the right way. Yeah, so I want to back up. Okay. Let's do this. Switches should all be set properly. most of the way here. I'm gonna go about 30. And yeah, I just need to make sure that I consistently go left, and I should end up at D. All right, okay. Actually, I want to go through, right? Because this is not D yet, is it? This is D. I need to just stop. I've made my way to D. And I'm picking up from D30, so I'm almost there. That should be it. B30. Here we go. All right. Didn't even check the manifests. I'll do that after it's too late. So let's see. We've got 492 to 350. 358. So here's this, and it should be 5 cars. This is it. Let's see, who's got the brake on? Should be this guy in the front. That was generally what I was going for. Okay, here we are. Pulling out from D. And we're heading out southwest to get to the steel mill, which is not that far off. Just gonna keep left for the most part and try to get to the steel mill, so let's do it. Pick up a little bit of speed here. So Mr. L, is that like Mr. LO? Is that kind of the vibe there? Kind of like a play on Mr. Hello? Or just Mr. L? Okay. I like it. I'm ready to pull through, around. Pretty sure I can go at least 30 in here, but just gonna keep to a safe near 20 kph until I'm on a straighter path. Never really even double checked that my trains were following, but I got all my cars connected. Now I'm going to double check. This should be going straight through on a clear path. Seems to be that way. So yeah, I mean, really all I have to do is stay left for a while. Nice short trip. Alright, let's see what kind of speed limit we have coming out of here. Looks like 70. Let's pick up some speed. Feels good. I'm gonna keep it around 60. Actually, I'm coasting up, so might actually have to use a little bit of brake here to prevent from speeding around this corner. That seems safe enough. And they're telling me 60. And my turn coming up. And I am headed, I'm keeping left. So... And it's 50 now. Speed reduction. I'm gonna keep it under 40 if I can. And I'm headed to the steel mill. Nice, straight, easy run. Yeah, cooking them. Yeah, I tend to try to do as much as I can with the independent brake. And then, you know, if it doesn't look like that's handling the job, I'll throw in a little bit of train brake. Sometimes I just, but yeah, if I can hold a steady speed downhill with the independent, then I'll tend to do that. Gonna need to pick up speed here. $80, huh? There's no way I can... Well, I'll probably be at a safe speed to come around here. We'll see. Looks like a 70 from here. I keep checking my map to see how far I am from the next important thing, but it's pretty much just a straight shot. I'm supposed to be pulling into A6I at the steel mill. Coming in from the northeast. Probably hang around 60. Then I can go 90 here. But not even going to attempt anything like that in this train. Yeah, they immediately dropped my speed down to 70. I'm glad I stayed at 60. So when I get in here, it's going to be 2 lefts and 2 rights. 2 lefts and 2 rights. Pretty pleased with my momentum and everything here. Whoop. Okay. Yep. 2 lefts and 2 rights. Oh, here we are. Now we're really starting to lose some. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm usually kind of afraid to do that kind of a thing. As a matter of fact, I've only at one point got to the point where I could couple 2 engines together, and even then it was just 2 DH4s. But I did enjoy that, and I was working on getting a DE6, and that's when I decided to start over. Oh boy. Don't crash, please. Please, please don't crash. Please, 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 please. Okay, only a little bit of damage there, hopefully. That must have hurt. Don't worry about damage, you're insured. Yeah, thank goodness. Well, let's that wasn't too fast of a crash, but I got it in here. Let's see where I'm at. D6I means I should be just out here and to the left. I never parked at yeah, sorry, A6I. I don't know why I said D, but I never parked at 6I here before. Is this it right here? Hey. And I got it. Alright, let's see what they said. Not bad. Not bad at all. And that's going to bring me up to 133k. Maybe from here I can pick up some kind of a... My guy was all tilted from crashing into the wall there. He was hunched over to the side. I heard that their scrap arrived. That's for sure. I have no other way to alert them, right? You gotta just bang into the barrier. Well, let me get my save here. And where I'm at right now, it's just around, let's see. Yeah, it's almost 2 a.m. So I'm gonna try and get a little bit more sleep tonight. If that's gonna be possible. I'm not sure, but hopefully I catch you around again, Mr. LO. And I appreciate all your help today. But that's going to be me signing off for right now. I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.